Back to Nihon in the kitchen. This week I'm going to talk about Japanese mayonnaise. We almost like have a name called Kewpie. Kewpie is actually one of the major mayo manufacturers company, and there are other kinds, but one's most popular, especially here in the States, is Kewpie. And Japanese mayo is totally different from American mayo. Like when people think about mayo in America, people might think it's gross. But mayo in Japan is different. And how different? It's a lot sweeter, has a more acidity to it, and it's not boring. Also, the packaging, just like the wasabi episode I showed you, it's in a tube. But the brilliance of mayo nowadays is there are two ways to squirt it. One, small way, or star-shaped. This is awesome. And how we use it, we squirt into our mouth, we just like, Ready Whip, or we put on the salad, or just like, put on top of leaves and just eat as is. Mayo is that great in Japan. And today, however, I want to show you something different that meets sort of the Western meets Japanese ingredients, which is not that uncommon in America. So today I'm going to make chocolate mayonnaise cupcake. So to make a cupcake, first you sift through a cup of flour and about 3/4 cup of sugar and 1/3 of a cup of cocoa powder. Make sure it's unsweetened, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Next, you want to use 1 egg and just lightly beat it. And what mayo does here is mayo is made out of egg and oil, and yes, it does have vinegar in it, but it evaporates during the baking, so you don't taste the mayo in the actual final product. So what you're using this is instead of like egg and butter or oil when you usually use those items in the cake. And I'm using 1/2 cup of mayo, and because of the acidity, the higher acidity of Japanese mayo, it smells odd right now, but don't worry, it will go away. Mix them together, just like so, and add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now add 1/2 of the dry mixture and mix it. And you need a 2/3 cup of hot water. And I'm using 1/2 of that now, so 1/3 of a cup of hot water into the mixture. Mix well, and add the rest of the dry ingredients. And other 1/2 of hot water. And mix them thoroughly. It's pretty loose batter you make with this recipe. And that's the batter. And this makes about a 12 muffin cups, and you want to divide it probably about 1/4 of a cup per muffin tin will be good. And I do not smell any mayo here. Well, little. But don't worry, it makes very moist cupcakes. Bake this in 350-degree oven for about 19 minutes or so. And then when you put the toothpick through and if nothing comes out, it's done. look how normal looking those cupcakes are, right? Okay, here's the product. No trace of mayonnaise here. It looks like chocolate cupcake. Inside is, I don't see any mayonnaise. This is very moist. A lot better than like other cupcakes. You don't need frosting for this. You can eat as is. It's good. Stay tuned for next episode.